I mentioned to the priest the other day that 5 years ago when I came to the Diocese of Saginaw, I think things were different than they are now. When I watch the news, I see Iraq, Iran, Israel. I hear of people being run out of their homes, given ultimatums that if they either renounce their Christianity or they will be put to death. I watch in our own country where people are being forced to put aside their moral principles and values. I see so many of our moral values being questioned not only by outsiders but by Catholics as well. There's such a confusion about what it means to be a Catholic, and there's such an intolerance for Catholics around the world and Christians in general because of our belief in Jesus Christ. These young men that are in the seminary today are not being prepared as I was. I was being prepared for a ministry of service, of parish life, of bingos and carnivals and visiting classrooms and turkey dinners and things of that sort, and celebrating daily Mass and administering the sacraments and hearing confession and so on. That is not the world our young priests are being ordained for, and it's not the world that you and I, as Catholics, are living in today. This is absolutely more serious business, and we need to wake up and recognize that. And we as a diocese need to come to the point where we put aside all those little trivial things of parish life that we're always so concerned about and say, tomorrow we could be put to death for our faith. Every year, every meeting that the bishops have in the fall and in the spring, we have a representative cardinal or bishop from Iraq that tearfully tells us of the story of how people are being put to death for their faith. We are in a serious time in our country and in our world. So we as a diocese need to take the opportunity to get past all the transition questions, get it out of our system, all the little things we're trying to hold on to, so we've got to get through that, because tomorrow, as a church, each and every one of us needs to be a witness of Jesus Christ, of what it means to be a follower of Jesus Christ, what it means to live the will of Jesus Christ in this world. This is serious business. And this is what our young seminarians and our young priests are preparing for. That's the church that they are preparing for. So even when I meet with the seminarians, we talk about those practical things that they're preparing in the seminary and so on. It is my hope, though, that they will see that this is a different call. Jesus is calling them forward into priesthood to lead his people to the kingdom of heaven. And we, as Christians and Catholics, are being called to be more serious about that. I absolutely am confident that the Holy Spirit is here working among us and giving us all the gifts that we need to achieve that call. And I ask for your continued prayers that our young people will be willing to hear that call of Jesus, answer that challenge of vocation to priesthood and religious life, and I'm sure that the Lord will continue to guide us in a very powerful way to be his ambassadors and his witnesses in the world. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you for your wonderful support and your prayers. And let us continue to pray for each other and for our seminarians. God bless you.